Plains, it's Nico. I'm not really sorry for the bad lighting setup because it's not as attractive as it should be. But that's because if you join me on live chat, you will know that I am moving everything around. Everything's getting moved. I'm actually going to put a couple things away while we're talking. I am going to be moving the position of the 2 work desks that I have. I mean, it definitely needs to be in a different position. We found a chair yesterday, and in like 2 weeks I'll be able to get it. I'm excited. I don't know how I'm going to get it home. Didn't think that far, but it is an armchair. And in order for that armchair to be able to fit into the area that I'm in, I have to move the big desk that has been, don't knock over your water, my main work area, to the side wall. And there's a little side table desk that is not as wide, and move it here. And that will be my main work desk. And the big desk will be side desk, and it will L, and I can just, it will flow. Theoretically, it's gonna flow. It's gonna flow. But in order to have the armchair that we found that swivels here, I need to be able to move these desks. So I spent live chat, the hour of live chat, because that's all I could do was an hour, and I'm just like, I'm done. And I've been doing a bit throughout the rest of the night. Also, I know it's not that exciting watching me move things, especially when you're like only seeing a fraction of what I'm able to do. I think if it was a more zoomed out shot where you could see more, it would work, but I can't see people's comments if that's going to happen. So it's okay. It's okay. My hands smell like oil. I have some oils from Aroma Delights that I just unpacked. Let me put them away. Be a good Nico. And put them away. And put this here. What else am I gonna say? And that can go there. And my skizzers can go over there. So yes, I'm talking about live chat and what's happening this week. This week is Spoopy Chibi Adoption Week. We have Halloween Chibis, so it's Halloween Chibi Adoption Week. I specifically did not name them Spoopy Chibis because I always call them Halloween Chibis. Welcome back to the tradition. We have Halloween Chibis. They are coming out on Friday. I have 2 megas that are ready, and they're raring to go. Everybody's raring to go. I did a preview of them during live chat. You can always rewatch the live chat and just like fast forward or whatever until you find the chibis. There will be 2 different chibis that are not in this adoption. I did not make them in time for this adoption, and I am not rushing myself this week with all of them moving, especially now, to have them ready for Friday. But they will appear in my last Spoopy adoption. It'll be the odds and ends adoption. That's where like the Spoopy fairies and the raven skulls and the book and the fairy door, just things like that that just didn't fit into a regular adoption. Also, I wanted to break it up so I didn't overwhelm people all at once and make everybody cry, because I've made a lot of stuff. Those 2 chibis will be in the final created adoption, and then there will be one final Spoopy adoption, but that is a custom jewelry adoption, and there'll only be a certain number of slots open for each type of jewelry remake I will be doing. I hope that makes sense. So those 2, it's going to be a vampire and a cauldron, and there'll be 1 large and 1 small of each in the odds and ends adoption. Wow. Okay. Take that out of my hand. So that is this week. We have Chibi adoption. Thank you for the adoption this past weekend. I'm not even saying that sarcastically. I'm just like, why didn't I mention this first? Thank you. It was amazing. We have one creation left, and that is the Witchy Snail Dragon. I'm absolutely floored. Absolutely. We had somebody adopt the Spoopy Water Horse. I'm looking at my computer screen like it's going to tell me. It's on Neopets. It's not going to tell me. But we had somebody adopt the Water Horse today, which is Monday. Wow. Brain good. Brain good. So all we have is the Snail Dragon Witch, the Witchy Snail Dragon. And I know she's $30. She's a bit pricey, but she's more of an intricate piece. And you know what? Whatever. Sometimes it's not going to be a complete adoption. I'm perfectly fine with that. So thank you. Thank you so much. That is super amazing. And I am so, so grateful. I think I got everybody's invoices sent out. I know I have some payment plans that are being worked on, which is fine. If you need to do a payment plan, let me know. I'm more than willing to work with you. Almost always. I am almost always willing to work unless I'm doing like an emergency fund because a cat got sick or something. They have not yet. Knock on wood, even if it's particle board, it's still wood. So unless it's like something like that, I am almost always willing to do payment plans or work out a payment schedule. It's fine. Also, again, if you would like to adopt from multiple Spoopy adoptions, let me know. If you want to just pay shipping one time, let me know. I will hold your creations and put them all in a single box. My hand smells like the oil, which is very autumny. And it's fine. It smells really good, but I'm not used to smelling it. It smells really, really good though. Also, I am drinking water. I have been trying to recycle or at least reuse my Coke bottles. We do recycling in Massachusetts. It is a thing, which is really good because in Florida you had to pay to recycle for garbage pickup and stuff. Massachusetts does recycling, so we recycle our cans and bottles. But I wanted to reuse some of them, so I filled them with flavored water and put them in the fridge. And that way I have cold water. And I'm drinking water, not just soda. I had my Coke, but I started off with this, and then I had this, and now I'm going back to this. So. Last week I did not drink enough water, and I was feeling it. And it's my own fault, but water in a Coke bottle. Okay, so yes, that is essentially what we did in live chat. That's what's happening with the adoption, and what happened with the previous adoption. I have thank you charms. Well, they are still on the desk. I have the first batch of thank you charms ready. You guys voted on this during live chat last week. We have a little storm cloud. I know the lighting's not the best, but I honestly spent 3 hours mixing this particular shade of gray. It just wasn't working, and it was just too dark for my liking. But it has shimmer in it, and it actually, I think it turned out really nice. It's a nice dark storm cloud. And then the raindrop is an already pre-made shade. I wish the lighting was... Yeah, that's not really going to help. Anyway, we have this as a thank you charm this month. It is still a good size to go with all the previous thank you charms. I had to redo it twice to make the cloud small enough. But I have a small batch of thank you charms ready. And every adoption, every invoice that you take care of, that is paid for per the month, gets a single thank you charm. So if you adopt from 3 adoptions and have in September, I didn't know what month it was. If you adopt from 3 adoptions in September and you have 3 invoices, you get 3 of these. One. You guys heard that, right? That was weird. You get 3 different thank you charms. I hope that's just a cat playing. That was really creepy. So yes, I do try to keep it fair with the amount of thank you charms people get and stuff. If you just want 1 invoice, that's fine. if you want to do like one invoice for all 3 adoptions, but you would like 2 charms, just let me know. But you definitely would have to adopt from multiple adoptions. But my general rule is 1 invoice paid during the month, you get the charm. So like if you have an invoice from July and you pay it in September, where it is now, you would get this charm, not July's charm. And you would not get one from either one. The only time I do that, I only do it with 1 or 2 people, and that's when they have invoices that I know ahead of time run for a year, and they get like 1 thing a month, and I ship out their box once a year. That is an understanding that we have. But that's only like 2 people in all of the Elven Grove so far. But yes, that is a thank you charm. The gray is really pretty in person. It has a shimmer to it. It's just, And then the raindrop is a shimmer pearl raindrop. It's just really nice. Anyway, we got that. The heckin'? It sounds like the fridge, but I don't know. I hope it's just the fridge. I mean, it doesn't sound like anybody's breaking in, but oh my god. Okay, well, it's creepy. Back on thought train. Also, I mentioned this also during live chat. I have a couple of invoices that are over a year old. I will be contacting those people. It's not a lot of people, but I will be contacting those people and asking if they would like to pay their invoice or I put their stuff back up for adoption. I mean, that's just the way it's going to end up being. I think a year is a good amount of time. I've been yelled at by some of my friends that I'm just way too lenient, and I know I probably am, but honestly, at the same time, if you have an open invoice and there's a problem paying, let me know. Don't just cancel the invoice, because that completely blows my organizational skills. As low as they are, it messes up my organizational skills, because usually I just get like a notification, not even an email, it's just like or even the email, it says whatever email address has canceled whatever the invoice number is, and I can't even look it up because it just goes poof. So I don't have everybody's email. I don't have anybody's except I don't even have my own husband's email address memorized. So other than my like 5 email addresses, mainly for Neopets, for my siblings because I made them accounts when I was younger, I only know my own email address. That's about it. So if you cancel an invoice, I'm not gonna know, and I kind of need to know if you are having problems paying an invoice or need extra time or something happened. I did have an elfling a couple years ago whose significant other, her husband died, and I honestly didn't know her from like Joe Schmo on the street. I thought she'd just give me the runaround, but she's like, my husband died, I need some extra time to pay the invoices, just hold my items, I've already put a down payment down. And I'm like, you know what, no problem, whatever, it happens. Even if she was like trying to scam me or something, it's not a big deal for me to hold on to items. So, I mean, unfortunately, it wasn't a scam, and her husband really did die, and I feel very terrible about that, but I'm still willing to work with it. That's not a deal breaker. I don't mind waiting. I mean, not waiting for an invoice to be paid is ideal. It helps pay the bills, trust me. But if you have a problem that arises, just tell me. Don't ghost me, because I've had many people ghost me. Don't stop answering. And please don't feel like I'm trying to hound you, because I don't try to do that. I try to send out reminders once every 2 or 3 months if there's an invoice open for that long. And it usually is just like a friendly reminder, hey, you have an invoice open. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. It was just brought up during live chat, and I was like, you know, I should probably bring that up during this update. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much where I'm at the moment, I'm pretty sure that's where we're at the moment. I don't have any, other than rearranging the things, I have shelves. They're very, very plain, but they're exactly what I wanted. Oddly enough, they are white. They will essentially match the rest of the furniture in this room. But I really wanted white shelves. The wood color, the natural wood color ones just look too fake. I didn't like that. It was either going to be white or black, and the room has dark blue wallpaper that you can kind of see. What you can't see is the minuscule little tiny pink flowers on them. But the room is dark, and I wanted the white shelves to just kind of help brighten it. So we have half of the shelves that we need. We have, what, half of these are so heavy, I keep forgetting. Whatever the bracket things, these are brackets? No, these are, I don't know. It's a bracket shelf system. So we have this, and it has the little lip right there on the edge, so the shelf isn't going to slide forward. I had these type of shelves growing up. I know exactly how to work them and what to do with them, and I'm very comfortable adjusting them. So that'll be fun in the future. We got a whole bunch of these. I think we only need like a total of 6 more. We bought all the ones that Home Depot had. They did not have the this thing that you attach to the wall that you hook these into. They didn't have those, so we need to order those, and the screws that go with it. And then we need to get 4 more shelves. And I'll have shelves, not here, but I'll have shelves there and there. It'll be amazing. And the shelf unit, the bookshelf that has been attached to the wall, will be unattached, and I will end up having it, well, kind of underneath this little area, probably, most likely. And then I will get some plastic 3-tiered drawer things, most likely, like the ones I had in Florida that were teal, that I love. Kind of makes me sad they're not here, but that's okay. It's okay. I will be getting a couple, probably several of those. I think 4, maybe 5 total. Not sure 100%. But I will have those, and they can be under either side of the big table, because the big table has a lot of room. There will be several under the big table. And then I think one on the side of where the little table is going to be, which right here. And we're going to get a mini refrigerator and freezer. So we have space for our food, because we want to cook at night, and have space in the fridge so we're not taking up everybody else's space and stuff. So we will have a space for the fridge and freezer, probably right there. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be cool. And I got a new sign. Let me show you the sign. And this is the old one. This is my Unicorn Crossing sign. Got it in Florida. I love it. It's so much fun. It's cute. It's tiny. It's simple. But got this one. All of the black is glitter. It doesn't... Oh yeah, you can kind of see it right there at that angle. It's really cute. It was $1. A whole $1 at the Dollar Tree. And, oh, I like it. That is cute and witchy. They also had the one that I got in Home Assassin that was sitting behind my chair for the longest time. The Black Hat Society one with the cats and stuff. I saw that one too, but I didn't want to get a double sign because I will eventually get my stuff. And eventually there will be stuff from Florida up here. But until that happens, I got a little new sign. It's going to be really cute. I love it. It's magical. Simply magical. I kind of have already a spot picked out for it. So there is that. I'm excited. Little things are happening. Honestly, the chair I am the most excited about. I am so stoked. That's probably the right word. Kevin apparently has been thinking about a chair for me to work in, and office like this, office regular style chairs, it has been hard. It's been hard physically. It's been hard on my feet. It's been hard on my back and my butt because this chair is not cushioned really well. It also is not really the way I create things. I don't normally sit up at a desk. You guys know I usually work in my lap. It's a very relaxed style. I really enjoy it. The smaller desk is shorter, so I could definitely sit up in there. But he brought up yesterday, he would rather see me have an armchair style chair than a desk chair. And I completely agreed. And the only thing that we agreed that it needed was to be able to swivel 360 degrees. And we found it. It's not that, I mean, it's more expensive than I want to spend on a chair, but it's like $250. It's a nice chair. I can actually like put the footrest up if I need to. Like if my feet are really, really bad and swollen for the day, which happens, I can cross my legs. There's plenty of room for the cats on the chair, which is a big deal for me. And it's comfy. Like Kevin and I both sat in the chairs. The one he sat in was like a dark blue black one, and I sat in the brown one. Same style of chair, just different color. I don't even care what color it is. But it was comfy, and we both agreed that it was one of the most comfortable chairs that we have sat in a good long time. And he made sure that like when I'm sitting forward on the edge, I can get up easily. Is it going to hurt my feet? Because he thinks of those things, and I really appreciate it. I mean, I think those things too, but he thinks of those, and I appreciate it. So I tried getting up and like uncrossing my feet and getting up like I would normally do, and it's comfy. It's comfy. Might have to get myself a pillow eventually for it, like a cute little throw pillow, and I got a throw pillow. I have squishmallows I can use, so it's going to be great. I'm very excited. I hope it fits. We measured the space, and with the desk switched, the space should be ideal. I can't wait for him to come home. It's only going on 1 o'clock. I have till like 3:30 or 5 a.m. And I gotta switch the desks. And then I kind of gotta move my stuff back so it's out of Mom Carter's way, because she is cleaning things also on her side of the room. That is getting reorganized. So that is something else happening. So yeah, that's what's happening. That's the plan. That's my 22-minute and 23-minute ramble. I love you guys so much. I am excited. I am tired. I'm going to eat my very adult granola bar. It's chocolate chip, by the way. Very adult, refined taste flavor. And drink my adult flavored water, because I'm a big girl. And I will talk to you guys later. I will be actually responsible and not have another Coke. It's just a 1 Coke day. I am okay. I'll probably take Excedrin later, though. I have a headache. Oh, Lily's in the kitchen. She sees something. That's comforting. I'll let you guys go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye. Mwah.